While the Nigerian government has succeeded in evacuating hundreds of Nigerians stranded in Ukraine, Nigerians in the northeastern city of Sumi are hoping to be evacuated as well. One of them is Linus Joshua Baka, a PhD student at Sumi National Agrarian University, Sumi. He joins us now. Linus, thank you for joining us on the program.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
Good evening. What has happened today in Sumi where you are?
Well, today has been relatively calm. Not like yesterday. We woke up to from 5 a.m. till about 9 a.m. We had 5 bomb blasts, and that's a terrible experience. But today is relatively calm.
So is it safe in the city?
Yes. As of today, today people went out to get food and other things. So today was calm.
So I'm wondering about that. You know, when people say that the stores are open, how exactly they get to supplies?
Well, at some point during the week or so, stores ran out of supplies, and that was a very horrible experience. A lot of people went to get water, food, and all of that. But I mean, they really tried in restocking and restocking and restocking. But I think any moment things would really get bad. But for now, I think they have stock.
So Linus, you say today is relatively safe, but you're still in Sumi. Why haven't you left?
Well, there was nowhere to leave. A lot of people tried leaving, though some succeeded, some didn't. But I mean, we tried everything to leave as groups, as individuals. You know, we're scared. Some people almost got attacked on their way. They had to return to Sumi. So a lot of uncertainties in staying or in leaving. But we really tried leaving, but it didn't really work for us.
I know you do have access, you know, to some sort of information coming either from the government or from news media. So what exactly are you seeing, and, you know, what's the message that's going out there to you?
We tried our best to be in contact with the Sumi authorities, with the school authorities too. So we've been trying to keep up with them, though they release I mean, hourly information telling us this is what is happening, or if it is time for us to go to the bunkers, or it is time for us to come up. You know, it has really been a horrible experience, but trying to keep in contact with the authorities has really kept us kind of some assurance in our hearts.
Linus, you look pretty young, you know, studying in Sumi, so I don't suppose you ever saw even the civil war here in Nigeria. For someone who's witnessing war firsthand in a foreign country, what does this mean to you?
Yes, I am pretty young. I've never experienced any war myself. But for me, I think I'm a bit older, but I'm considering the younger ones that are 17, 18, 19-year olds. It's really a horrible experience to having to talk with them. Some even break down in crying and all. I've never experienced it in Nigeria or anywhere in the world. This is the first time, and trust me, it is scary. It is scary because you hear sirens are blowing and they're saying everybody should go to the bunkers. And then somewhere in the morning, you are hearing a blast. It's quite terrifying, very terrifying.
Yeah, and I know that you've also been, we've seen videos online of some of your colleagues, those who tried to leave and said that they were fired upon by the Russian forces, and then those who have also been told to stay back as well because it's too dangerous to go out. Have you heard anything from the Nigerian government regarding your situation or any plans for evacuation?
Yes, actually, a lot of people tried leaving. A lot of people really tried leaving, but just as you said, it didn't work. But as of yesterday, I spoke with the Nigerian student union president here, and he told me that, yeah, the Minister of Foreign Affairs reached out to him. So we've heard from them. And as of this evening, we heard the good news that there are evacuation plans that tomorrow, God's willing, 9 a.m. local time here, we should be moving out of Sumi.
Yeah, the Minister of Foreign Affairs did tweet very early this morning that he had had conversations with the Ukrainian Foreign Minister regarding Nigerians who are stranded in Sumi regarding your evacuation. So this is good news, hearing from you that you know that the government is working towards getting you out of there. So are there plans now towards the evacuations? Have you put down your name? So they're processing, travel documents and so on. How exactly is this going to happen tomorrow?
Yes, a Google document was sent to everybody to fill it, and we've passed the word across to every Nigerian. You should fill the form, prepare your documents, and prepare just essential things you would need on the road, because we're hearing that they experience leaving, Ukraine to the borders or to the nearby country is really, really, really hard, and it may be a long one, but of course we are willing to move because we really do not feel safe here at the moment. So I think everybody is prepared to leave.
Linus, when you say people are prepared to leave, how are they going to leave? I think that's the question I'm trying to ask here. Are you going by road? Is there a helicopter coming to pick you up or something? We just established the roads are dangerous. So how exactly are you leaving Sumi?
Okay, so from the information we got, arrangements are made for buses, and interesting enough, we heard that the train is going to walk too. So it's mainly buses and trains that we'll be using tomorrow.
Okay, so you're ready, you're all packed. And how many Nigerians are there with you in the institution that you're at who will be making it on this trip?
There are two universities here. There is the Medical University, and then there is the Sumi National Agrarian University. Over 500 Nigerians are here in Sumi.
Just wondering, how your education is supposed to continue after this, not just yours, but others who are attending the other institution that you mentioned. You said there are two universities there. So we're hearing that, some institutions are telling their students that if they have to come back, then they must get other documentation before they come back to Ukraine. Is that you hearing that as well?
I've not heard that per se, but I know that what the authorities did was to close school till after this whole thing. But I spoke to one of my lecturers, and he was telling me that when everything gets calm, it will first be an online study before we will maybe return and then continue with the learning process.
So you're ready to come back home. Are you looking forward to returning to Nigeria and possibly making a detour on your education?
Well, I mean, it is not safe here. We just want to leave. We just want to get back home, feeling safe and happy once again. But of course, from there, we'll see what would happen. But the authorities have assured us that when all this is over, it will be safe for us to return to continue our learning process.
Linus, we'd be happy to have you back, you and the other Nigerian students who are there. The most important thing to us here is your safety. And we do hope, that you make that bus trip and the train ride to the border and you're able to get to somewhere where you can board an evacuation flight back home. Thank you again for speaking with us and do stay safe.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.